recorded live at 4ZZZ Studios, Meanjin, Brisbane.
On 102.1 FM.
And broadcast across Australia on the Community Radio Network.
You're listening to Zed Games.
Zed Games brings you the best in gaming news, reviews, community and culture. Want to reach out?
Share your hot take?
Or do you just want to share your favourite game?
Find us on socials at Zed Games AU.
Hello, you're listening to Zed Games. My name is Zahra, and with me this episode is...
Peter!
Caroline!
Adrian?
Adrian?
Oh my god, who are you?
Who am I?
Challenger approaches.
Oh god, did you let this guy in?
No,
Oh,
I just got here.
okay, Adrian, who are you?
Who am I? I don't even know who I am.
Wait, I'm getting information. I'm getting information beamed directly into my brain. You used to be a part of Zed Games.
I think you might be right.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, around 2017 to 2019.
Oh my god, we have an old Zed head with us.
Yay! Back from the dead. Yes, I've returned from Sydney.
You returned from Sydney.
Definitely dead then.
You've also spent some time in Japan.
I have.
You've been positively globe-trotting.
Yes.
And now you are here in our humble little studio.
And it's great to be back. Thanks for having me.
Does it feel like coming home?
It does.
You didn't even need directions to get here. You were just like...
I knew. Yeah.
The station remembers you.
In the age of vodcasts at home and podcasts, we're in a station, and that's great.
Oh, that is awesome. Well, I'm glad to have you on board once again.
Yeah.
We've got all the usual stuff lined up for this episode. We've got the week in gaming news. We've got a review. We've got some games to talk about.
No, we do.
Now, Adrian, I've got a really, really important question for you that's really going to sort of define who you are as a person for our listeners.
Okay, hit me.
What game turned you into a gamer?
Oh, that's a tough question. Are we talking
Is it actually a tough question, though?
No, it's not really a tough question.
It can be for some people because it may not be their first game. It might be their second or third.
That's a good point.
The first game I played gave me nightmares, and that was Crash Bandicoot.
First game I played was Dick Tracy back on the Mega Drive.
Oof.
That did not get me into gaming.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That was hard.
For me, the first game was Mega Man on the Game Boy. No. The ice level did not get me into gaming.
Fair enough.
But Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, definitely.
Oh, beautiful.
The OG.
It is a full experience.
A lot of people love it.
Yeah.
I still don't understand the infatuation, but
yeah,
that's just me. I never got into them.
Like the greatest game of all time, Retric, I think has maybe faded a bit over the years, but you know, as a formative game, like
it really does sort of create some neurons in your brain that just last forever.
Literally. I think I was 6 years old when I played it. It taught me how to read.
Oh, wow.
Understandable.
I mean, video games helped teach me how to type really quickly when I needed to type in G codes.
Nice.
So,
Yes.
education comes in many forms.
We love it.
We are going to hop into the week in gaming news, which means, Adrian, we've got a little intro ditty.
News.
This week in gaming news, Peter.
We have no Steam Decks, apparently. The Steam Deck OLED will be intermittently out of stock in some regions due to memory shortages. Good old RAM. Yay.
Yippee.
Following the delay of the Steam Machine, it is unclear when more stock will be available or how much will be available. With the Steam Deck LCD being discontinued late 2025 and even refurbished Steam Decks being sold out, there's very limited options for getting your hands on the handheld.
Guess what I was saving up for? Guess what I was
the
saving
Steam
up
Deck
for?
A Switch
OLED. The Steam Machine.
That was going to be like a stretch goal for the saving.
The Steam Cube.
Yeah. And we know that the Steam Machine is already a little delayed, but they're still saying it's going to come out in the first half of the year. So
yeah, it's using a bit of older hardware anyway, and it doesn't need to be reform factored. So maybe it's slightly more available RAM.
maybe.
Be nice.
I don't know. It's
AI ruins everything.
Yippee! Speaking of ruining everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. Roger Clark, the voice behind Red Dead Redemption's Arthur Morgan, has received a cameo apology request. I just deleted my fiance's saved game in Red Dead Redemption 2 by accident. She was having so much fun and made every ethical decision. Had about 2/3 completed. Can you say some words of support for this devastating loss and let her know I am sorry? Was the request. Some internet users thought it was sweet, others questioned how this even occurred in the first place.
It's pretty hard to accidentally delete a save file.
I think
has anyone here
Yo.
ever accidentally deleted a save file?
No.
Yes, and it wasn't an accident.
So therefore, it's not an
But you
accident.
say it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no.
it is.
I mean, I've lost memory cards back on the PS1 and things, so those were accidents, but that's not really deleting.
Yeah.
No,
If I ever happen to find it again.
I have accidentally saved over one of my multiple save files in Skyrim, but also had 10 other saves from just 10 minutes before, so
So many.
yeah, it's fine.
I feel like this was done maliciously.
we can't make assumptions,
I'm assuming.
and that is your right. But yeah, do you feel like an apology from the video game voice actor
Yeah.
would that help?
Or would it rub it in, you know?
That's what I feel like. I feel like I'd be even madder.
Because how many hours would that be?
2/3 completed. I don't know how many hours,
I don't
but I
know.
think
From
that's
memory,
probably
it's
a lot.
about a 50 to 55 hour game
I
if you're
feel
just
like it'd
doing casual and not doing everything.
But it kind of sounds like she's invested some serious time and thought into this. Made every ethical decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many ethical decisions are there?
Because if you do
Lots.
side stuff, that's a rabbit hole, I feel like.
Yeah. I'd probably say at least probably 60 hours, even at 2/3 completed, depending on how much side stuff.
Anyway, good luck to this guy.
Yeah.
Wherever he is.
He's dead.
I would not forgive.
No.
Oh, Adrian, do you want to read this next story?
Another news: the father of some Sega hardware has passed. Hideki Sato, who was a leading figure in and developer of Sega consoles up to the Dreamcast, and also led as Sega president from 2001 to 2003, has unfortunately passed away at the age of 77. Some of the developers that he worked with have come together for a special in-depth interview where they reflected on their time together and the impact that he had on the gaming industry. And in other sad news, Shutaro Iida, who was responsible for Castlevania and Metal Gear, you might have heard of them, has passed away after a battle with pancreatic cancer. Koji Igarashi has vowed to carry on his work in Bloodstained: The Scarlet Engagement.
Yeah, the new one that was just announced. It's
Yeah.
sad to see that there is some gaming originators to some extent passing away. They're getting that age where
It's the nature of time. Eventually, the people who had an impact on our childhoods.
even if we didn't know their name at the time, it's still
It is, yeah.
You think about the likes of Shigeru Miyamoto and succession planning. How do you plan to that creativity? And
I
carry
can't
that
even
I'm
imagine.
sure he has some backups in place.
There
Some
must be
clones.
Yeah.
there must be sealed envelopes and stuff in vaults or something.
100%.
Yeah, frozen brains like Disney.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, folks, get checked out. Make sure that you go to the doctor regularly.
Yes.
Get screened, especially if you have a history of cancer in your family. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. Public service announcement.
Fair.
Moving on to news nibbles.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum,
Yeah.
yum.
Kristen Bell, actress known for her role in The Good Place, has been cast as the voice of Amy Rose in the next live-action Sonic movie. And we have rejoiced.
Yep.
We are
I-
pleased.
I watched the last Sonic movie the other week, and yeah, no spoilers, but some spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
my-
they have turned out fantastically.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Better than they had
actually
any
been
right
a
to be.
lot of fun.
It
which
is just fun
nice.
entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Just fun entertainment is okay. But it also have important themes about found family, the bonds we create with each other, having trust in each other, not giving into sort of internalized anger that's simmered for 50 years, stuff like
Going
that.
And
fast.
don't drink,
Going fast.
Austrian goat's milk.
Yeah.
That makes you crazy.
And Mutagenics has become the most played roguelike game ever on Steam, shooting past Hades 2 with 115,428 concurrent players at its peak, and has hit over 1 million sales in less than a week.
Yeah.
The developer actually, they covered their development costs within the first 3 hours of the game launching. So Good job.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Imagine that. You make a game that you're just really passionate about and people want to pay it and play it.
Yeah.
Fancy that.
Yeah.
Wild idea. Maybe there should be more of that.
Yeah.
Moving on to some upcoming games. February 19th, that is today if you're listening live, we've got Demon Tides for the PC, Death Howl for the PC, Xbox Series X and PS5, Gear Club Ultimate 3 for the Nintendo Switch 2, Paranormal Sight, The Mermaid's Curse for the Nintendo Switch and PC, Styx, Blades of Greed for the PC, Xbox Series X and PS5,
I have that one downloading.
Nice.
and of course, Key Fairy by Owl Machine.
Yay!
Available. It is finally out, folks. I have bought it and installed it within the first 3 minutes of it launching.
Yep.
And that's my weekend plan.
Get it.
But
Play it.
there's some other upcoming games. February 20th, we have, I'm not even too sure how to pronounce this. Yes X, Proud Nordics
Wise
for
X.
the Wise X. Thank you. Proud Nordics for the PC, Nintendo Switch 2 and PS5. February 24th brings Fallout 4th Anniversary, Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition for the Nintendo Switch 2, and February 25th brings Tokyo Extreme Racer for the PC and PS5. That's it this week in gaming news.
There was the state of play though.
Oh no! Hang on, wait.
We're not actually done. No,
Okay,
there is
state
more
of play,
news.
State of play, PlayStation, state of play.
Notable ones. By notable, I mean ones I'm interested in. The God of War original trilogy is getting a remake.
Yep.
There's
With the original voice
sick.
actor as well.
Yep.
Hog. There is a bunch of new trailers like for
There's a John Wick
Pragmata. Oh, there's a John Wick game.
Yep.
Another trailer for Resident Evil Requiem. There's also like a first-person Silent Hill game.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
There were some
it's
interesting
somewhere-
choices of games at the state of play.
Yeah. Silent Hill Townfall.
Interesting.
Yeah.
First
and there
person, you
was-
say?
Yes. It
I
looked
will not play that.
spooky. It was in like a seaside town and.
Oh, I'm absolutely not playing that. The most horrifying things
And
come
it
from the
looked
sea.
like it kind of dealt with like medical horror as well.
My favorite announcement was Project Windless. Giant
Windless.
buff chicken man.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Just
I like the sound of that.
absolutely murdering people.
Yeah, with a sort of open world.
Yeah, open world, Dynasty Warriors-esque sort of style gameplay, but with a bit of strategy and control of your army.
Oh, this
But
one.
giant buff chicken man, just
This one I'm
wrecking havoc.
excited
Hell
for.
yeah.
This
Yeah,
one I'm
there's
excited
the
for.
Neva
prequel
prequel.
DLC, which is coming out on
Yep.
Today.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh my god. Okay.
There's also, I think it was Beast of Reincarnation that is made by
Game Freak.
Yeah, Game Freak.
The guys that make Pokemon.
Which some people are saying, oh, that's where all the good stuff went. the
it's just
past
been
few
sucking
years.
away all the
Yeah.
talent.
Yeah.
Go figure, talented people want to break out from the corporate overlords that are Nintendo and Pokemon.
Yep. Yeah, there was just Death Stranding 2 is coming to PC in
I'm
Yep.
really
March.
excited about that. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff. New
Yeah.
Castlevania game announced.
Yeah, that one looks really, really good.
Yeah.
I think
Like a weird 2.5D, 3D aspect sort of idea, but it looks really good.
I think we could probably spend a whole
We could.
episode on this.
Yeah.
Let's do
But
that.
we do not have the time because we got other stuff planned.
We do.
So folks, go check out the PlayStation State of Play. It's kind of a lot going on.
Or
which
just go
is-
watch all the trailers.
Oh, the other surprise announcement, just real last one, was the Kenya Bridge of Spirits got a sequel thing.
Oh, cool.
The cute one where she's summoning little creatures and whatnot, but now she has a pet fox wolf thing that's riding around. And
Yeah,
I thought it was a one-off.
Okay.
Never heard about
okay.
it.
Now
Yeah.
that's it this week in gaming news. And I'm really highlighting the fact that games are made in Brisbane because guess what we had last week? We had our Indie Dev Night, the first Indie Dev Night of 2026.
It was awesome.
It was
I got myself a poster.
First one I'd ever been to. It was good.
What do you?
It was packed. Like Netherworld, it's not the biggest venue in the world, but it's not small, and it was packed to the brim.
It was pretty full, which was awesome. Everyone was having a good old yap while waiting to play some games. it seemed like people were enjoying the games.
Yeah.
So I thought let's talk a bit about the games that were there, just kind of our impressions, and to just sort of like remind you all listening at home, we host these events every couple of months over at Netherworld. They are free entry. We just wrangle some amazing developers to show off their amazing little games, and we try to have like a whole array of them. So we got like board games, new games, experimental projects, game jam games, games that are going to be like big, games that are meant to be small, and everything in between. So to kind of kick things off, Valkyrie's Saga by Public Void was there, which is an open world PSX style 3D platformer.
Yeah, I love that one. It looked amazing.
It was everything I wanted it to look like.
Yeah.
I've talked about it in a review earlier in the show, so you already know my thoughts on it.
So pretty.
Yeah.
It was really fun kind of seeing people just like watching other people play. It was like that sort of game.
Yeah.
Another game that we had was Delivery Derby by Team Delivery Derby. This one was a 3D arcade racer where you're tasked with delivering things around a city that is not Brisbane, but has some Brisbane elements that are
Definitely not Brisbane. Definitely not just normal Uber drivers in Brisbane.
No.
Yeah.
I had a little peek in on that. I'm like, it looks like Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi, 100%.
It really had that aesthetic.
It did.
Oh, it was so good. And it does have like the city, like they show me the art for the buses that they're going to put into the game, and it looks like the city council buses. But
Get a sponsorship. Get
just
some,
kind
get
of a
some
little
money.
bit. Oh, what an idea! But then, dare we? No.
No.
And it just sort of little tweaks. I was just kind of like, it's very distinctly, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
But it kind of looks a little. This could be any kind of bus,
Yeah,
but we
nice.
know it's our bus.
Good to see a bit of Brisbane representation.
Yeah.
Yep.
The game actually spawns you right in front of Netherworld, which is awesome.
Cute.
Aw.
Martian Medical by Avon.
I played it.
Yeah.
And I broke it.
And you also managed to kill like a whole bunch of your staff.
You QA tested it. You didn't break it. You QA tested it.
QA tested it because I was not quick enough with the tutorial steps, and therefore a whole room of people suffocated to death because I didn't get the air recycler put in quick enough.
It is challenging managing a medical facility on Mars, so at least not everyone died.
Really? I've not had any experience at it.
Well, maybe you can get some
Okay.
experience with this game.
Indeed. Get some simulation going.
It's very pretty.
Yeah. Another game that we had was Veridilia, The Sacred Forest by Luca. Very, very speed-based 2D platformer. Like a Sonic, but like
the Sonic with
a little bit Sonic with a sword,
Yeah.
but not Sonic in the Black Knight. A different Sonic.
different
with a
one.
Yeah,
sword.
it's still a 2D Sonic, but
Very Sonic Advance 2. Like, took me
Yeah.
straight back to 2002.
It looks so good. The details and the art as well was just like, I had a lot of fun just watching other people play the game.
yeah.
That means it's a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the Hearth by Elgrim Games. This one was like
I
one of the
played that
more
one
in
as
the
well.
more early development games.
Mm.
Caroline, what did you think of it?
I enjoyed it, what there was, and I can see that there's a lot of room for more developments.
Yeah, 'cause it's like
very early, but
It's like a mystery game where you're trying to use deduction to like
to make potions.
with
with the
your-
right effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As your
And-
mentor disappeared.
Yes.
And didn't leave the potion recipes.
No, you just have your notes and they're a bit scattered, and you have the descriptions from the customers about what potion they need, and you gotta go through all your notes and be like, okay, da 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 da, and that, and experiment a bit. I enjoyed it.
It looked really good.
Yeah.
And I really love seeing how games start out and how they end up developing like a year from now.
I am going to be keeping an eye on this one because it's my jam.
We also had Quokka Games visit as well.
Quokka.
Ran a couple of games of Yumcha.
I also played that.
And also some Hot Pot as well. Some Hot Pot was played as well. And a bit of Boba, I think. I saw Boba, the Boba one.
I don't think there was boba.
No?
There was just me.
Maybe I was just craving
filling.
boba.
No, there was just me filling my hand with all of the tea in an attempt to kind of
I
stop
remember.
everybody else from winning.
Did you win though?
I won the first round, and that round I did not win.
There's actually a couple of copies of those games at Netherworld now, so if you are in the area, feel free to pick them up. They're pretty easy to learn.
Yeah, easy to learn, and they're very fun.
Yeah. We also had Fish by Piers. This one is like a sort of a mini game jam game.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of really sort of meditative, but not the most intuitive thing. You played it a little bit with me, Adrian, and you sort of have to pick up attacks and utilize those attacks on the beat of the music.
Quite mesmerizing.
Yeah, it's really mesmerizing. Pierce said that there's going to be a little bit more work done on the game over the next few months, so I'm excited to see what it looks like with a little bit more juice. But it's just sort of one of those games where you kind of like can play it, kind of get into a bit of a trance. Kind of can also have it just in the background while everyone is hanging out as well. And we also had Cyber Buglets by Team Buglet. I did not get a chance to play this game. It's like it's a dead virtual pets community from the early 2000s.
Oh, I wanted to play that game.
I did play a bit, yeah.
What do you think of it?
Well, it was really cool. I mean, the first thing that the devs told me was put on the earphones because they've like just developed this soundtrack and it really immerses you in this Digimon aesthetic. Like, yeah, it's a cool. You kind of have to play it to get the vibe. But yeah, some point and click kind of vibes. Some sleuthing to be done. Didn't get too deep into it, but a cool aesthetic so far. And yeah, would be keen to check it out more.
Yeah. They also like stickers as well. I might have gotten some stickers. Didn't get to play the game, but I got some stickers.
Stickers are awesome.
They
I
are.
love stickers. And yeah, it was also the first time that we had a poster designed specifically for this event.
Yeah.
By Niosis. She created this awesome poster, and we were able to sell some of them over at Netherworld as a part of the event. So there's souvenirs specific for the event. We're planning on having like a unique poster for each indie dev night. Each indie dev night is different, so it just makes sense to have them be represented by their own posters. But I
am going to collect them.
Same here.
I just want to say,
Yep.
I'm excited.
They do look very
say,
cool.
listeners, if you attended the indie dev night, thank you so much. Like, people really showed up for the developers, and I know for a fact that it meant a lot to the developers to get to interact with people, get feedback, get like input on the experience, get to learn from people killing everyone.
I didn't kill everyone. I just killed like a good portion and then couldn't replace them because I couldn't hire anybody else. And
We forgive you.
The thing is like for some developers, this is the first time showcasing a project, so
Yeah, it can be very daunting.
A lot of young devs, yeah.
it's really scary to put your game out there. So I thank all the developers for being brave, and I thank all the guests for just being awesome. You're listening to Zed Games. My name is Zahra, and with me in the studio this episode is Caroline, Adrian, and Peter.
Hey-o!
And we've been talking about video games all night so far, and I've got more. I've got a review.
it's a review from Zahra's face straight from my mouth. Hey!
Okay, so the grind never ends. And listeners, you know I'm on a quest to make the grind a little more fun and rewarding, less emotionally and mentally taxing. And okay, to be honest, I really don't want to be studying. I'd rather be playing video games, which makes it hard to focus. I need activities. I need the right environment. I need to be held accountable, and it helps if the vibe is cute. Which brings me to On Together Virtual Co-working by Gigapuff. It's a game that is all about utilizing a few tricks and methods to encourage focus and productivity, such as using the Pomodoro method, where you work for, say, 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break before completing another 25-minute session. Journaling, calendar planning, and structured to-do lists are features in this game. But where On Together really shines is the co-working aspect. If you've heard of body doubling, parallel play, or co-working, then you know it can be a really effective method for inducing focus and productivity, with a lot less stress. And On Together really focuses on this as a core part of the game. You're able to create your avatar, dress them up, and you're dropped into this map that is designed to be fun and rewarding to explore and uncover the perfect study spot. There's a library you can read in, underneath the shade of a massive tree. There's some benches by the beach you can set up on, watching other players paddle by in swan-shaped pedal boats. There's a cozy platform full of beanbags, ponds and rivers where you can sit up an easel. But Zahra, you say, I'm not studying. I'm doing chores, or I need to work out, or I'm reading some updated legislation. Shh, I'm getting to that. When you choose to focus, you can select what activity you want to do as your focus. You want to paint? Your avatar will paint with you, literally painting the scene before them. You have some reading to do after a lecture? You can choose whether your avatar is reading from a book or a device. Oh look, now we're all reading together.
That's so cute.
There's also a few different screen modes, so you can play the game in full screen, but you can also set it to be a bar on either side of your monitor, or even on the bottom. There's also a mode that pops out your avatar and the people around them, creating a cozy little co-working scene that I can put in the corner of my screen, Pomodoro timer going. You obviously get rewarded for focusing, gaining experience which lets you level up and unlock more cosmetic items, or modifications to your avatar. You can also fish and complete secret tasks, earning rewards and currency, which you can use to buy cosmetic items or better fish bait or chewing gum, because you actually use chewing gum as a mode of transport. Some of the secret tasks, I will not expand, some of the secret tasks take a bit of figuring out. Some of them are really secret, but if you have a look at the customization options for your avatar, you may notice a little paw print beside some items, and that's the only hint I'll give you. The map and art style is really cute. Soft shapes, pastel tones, friendliness baked into every polygon. And there are a lot of customization options available to you pretty much right off the bat. You can even get to the point of customizing the desk that you're studying at. There are also a lot of features in this game, which is mostly awesome, but some of it seems to be present just for the sake of it, adding what feels like unnecessary clutter. Things like the calendar planning, for example, isn't really useful since it's only in the game. I have a similar issue with the journal, but I'm sure there are people who love it because it's digital and exists in this space. The music in game is the usual genres of lo-fi chill beats or nature sounds, so I just had my own music going instead. I could still hear my Pomodoro timer go off quite comfortably though, as well as the other sound effects. The people I've encountered so far are also pretty nice. There's a culture here of not needing to chat or do activities, and the lobby filters and tags make it easy to find a session that matches the vibe you want. But if you're chatty and like to engage in activities, there is room for that too. Play basketball, go pedal boating, and you know how I mentioned that if you set your avatar to paint as a focus activity, they'll paint what they see? That includes other players. So you and your friends could have a virtual paint and sip session and just paint each other. Whatever you paint gets logged in your in your gallery, so you can look back on the memories. On Together overall has a lot going on, but it's chill and the features are very opt-in. More importantly, it did help me focus. Available on Steam. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
I really quite liked it. And I think that it does have a demo, so if you sit on the fence a bit, go play the demo, check it out. But if you're a student, if you need to be productive, if you just sort of need someone else to be in the space with you without actually being in your space, perfect game for that.
Yeah, I could see definitely plenty of my friends utilizing this.
Yeah, and they can all co-work together.
Yay!
I'll tell you later.
This is the last stop on this train. Thank you for riding with
Zed Games.
Zed Games.
Smooth.
That's the show that you're listening to. My name is Zahra, and with me in the studio this episode is Peter, Caroline, and Adrian.
Yeah.
And we're coming up to the end of the episode.
Aww.
I know, but it's alright because we'll be back next week. And next week is actually going to be a very, very special episode because we'll be celebrating the release of Key Fairy with a Key Fairy special. So do tune in again next week at 6 p.m. because you're not going to want to miss out.
Pick it up, play it, it's out.
Yes. Speaking of things that you don't want to miss out on, save the date in the calendar. Queensland Games Festival is back for the 26th and 27th of June.
Woo!
26th, 27th of June. Keep an eye on queenslandgamesfestival.com for more details coming soon, including how to submit your game if you are a developer. Following on from that, the festival also needs a new logo and they are looking for an artist. There is a competition which closes March the 1st, so don't dilly-dally. Pop over to igdabrisbane.org, that is IGDA Brisbane.org, for more information about that. You get your art plastered everywhere at the Brisbane Powerhouse.
I gotta get in and do that.
Maybe, yeah.
I wonder if they'll sell posters. Can we get like a collectathon of posters going at each event?
I think
we should.
We should.
Yes.
Yes.
And the next Indie Dev Night is on the 16th of April, and the expression of interest form is open. So if you've got a project, check out our socials for a link or email zedgames@4ZZZ.org.au. That is zedgames@4ZZZ.org.au.
Yeah.
And that is how you read out addresses on the radio.
Indeed.
Wow.
All right, that's all we got time for. But like I said, we'll be back next week with a super special episode.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I love you all. Stay safe, stay hydrated unless the water is illegal, and play games.
Play lots of games.
Play the games.
Play them all.
Play Key Fairy.
Play
Play
Key
Key
Fairy.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Zed Games. Thanks for listening to Zed Games.
If you'd like to listen to more, you can find us on the Community Radio Plus app.
Or find us on socials at ZED Games AU.
See you next time.